Maybe I'll do that now. I'll do that so we don't lose it.
Yeah.
I'll put white tape on the inside.
Okay, and that won't, white tape won't work real good with stretches.
But
it'll be good for tomorrow. And then, in fact, you can probably leave this. No.
You just want to come back?
Yeah, now, taping over won't help much because that's the problem.
So we're good to go?
Our sniffler receiver.
On this? You'll be okay?
No, I would retape it.
With what kind of tape?
Well, anything would be better than nothing. At least put it on the inside. And you'll have to probably take some alcohol and clean it for a stick.
I'm going to fold it over and put a strip on the inside. And then
Gotcha.
You got a pair of something we can get that clean side?
JT probably does.
Maybe it won't come off.
We might have to take the main wing off and see how the servo's doing.
Servo's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the tape is just torn loose on the...
Yeah, where's that little screwdriver you got?
Six taping on both the inside now.
That thing's better than brand new.
So where does the motor live on this one if you had a motor?
If you stand around on the back side, you can see where the hatch comes up out of the back.
Right behind the cockpit.
Oh, I see it. Here, let me get out of your way. Sorry.
There's people out there besides us. There's going to be a lot of them today on Friday. And tomorrow there's a lot of events going on in these towns. There's going to be a lot of people out there. So when you're going down the road, make sure you have your flashers on. When you stop the thermal, pull off the road as far as you can get. Do not stop at a stop sign to thermal. There was a problem last year with that. We don't want a problem again this year with it. Make sure you're completely off the road, flashers on. Before you pull onto the road to go again, make sure you look, no car's coming. Seat belts, we all know about seat belts up here. You got to have them on. You know, if you get stopped and not on, it's on you. You know about the seat belts. I've already talked to the sheriff down here, and they know we're here. They like us being here. We have a lot of money that comes into the area for them, spending downtown and stuff, buying beer and such.
Tequila.
The winches, there's 2 winches out here today. The one on the cart is our primary winch. We'll only use the other winch if it goes down. Be kind to my winches. Big airplanes.
Yeah, I've launched once on that thing. There's not a lot of give on it. It's going to pull right away, so just be ready for it.
Okay.
The line's
Tight, good winch. All right. Be kind. Kind of tap up if you have to. Don't try to zoom at the end. I don't think 20 feet, 30 feet is going to make much difference today. There's going to be thermals everywhere today. If we goes down, we'll go to the backup winch. That's the only time we'll use it. Weather today, 78. Winds are going to be between 5 and 15 northwest. Thermals everywhere. Happy days. Weigh the planes. If you haven't got your plane weighed yet, we have scales. You need to weigh your aircraft. See how much they weigh.
We might as well go home. Rent a wreck.
Scorecards.
What if the planes are chubby?
As long as they be chubby all they want, as long as they're under the weight.
You gotta hack off a part of it.
Yeah, we have a saw here. We'll cut the wings off until we get it down to the All right. So much. I think the weight this time is for you and us. Next year, I think it's going to be enforced and pretty serious. So just so we know, it's the first time we actually weighed them.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Scorecards. When you get your scorecard, you fill them out properly. Turn them in at the end of the day with your GPSs. Make sure before you take off, when you plug your GPS in, it's got to sit for about 10 minutes to get activated before you launch with it.
About 2.
All right.
About 2 minutes.
10 minutes.
Well, it can be longer than that, in my experience.
just make sure it's solid green and give it
Right,
another
make
minute
sure,
to stabilize.
exactly.
At least.
Okay, before you launch, make sure you do that. At the end of the day, turn them in with the scorecards that we'll give you if you haven't got them already. The big grand finale prize is right over here on top of the sign that says the t-shirts and ballpark or ball caps. You can look at it. It's a nice trophy. Wire-made sailplanes, both the MXC and the SBXC, with a bird on it that was made for us. really nice. So it's probably gonna be staying there the next couple of years. We figure our team will win it, so we're not worried about it. Don't touch it, it's ours.
And you're the contest director, right?
I am.
Scorekeeper too.
Scorekeeper too.
What?
I'm the scorekeeper, but I'm on their team.
Okay.
Right.
The course today, you might want to write it down or remember what we're going to do today.
Really? No sheet for that, huh? Okay.
There's a new start and a new finish line. Before we used to start down here at the end of the fence and end out at the tanks on the speed task. That's not what we're doing now. All 3 days are speed tasks. Just some are longer than other ones. The start gate is Airport Road. There's a infinity line on Airport Road down here. So when you get up, you start thermal, you can move out there towards it. You can park anywhere along the road over here.
Oh, that's
the
how
thermal,
it's
get ready. But when you're ready to go, you cross Airport Road anywhere along it, start your time and move out. When you finish, you must come over Airport Road and stop your clock. Anywhere along that line. Infinity plane.
Here's going along Felipe. So they must have made a real wide swing in coming along.
And they should have what, gone?
Well, they should have gone around it. I mean, obviously, I mean, what we've been saying all along is the plane and car must be there at the same time. Didn't happen. This one happened to be 1,210 feet away, the closest. Next one. Oberlin, cutting short. I mean, 435 feet. Felipe again. There was actually 3 passes. This must have been on Saturday or something. Made 3 passes. The third one was the furthest one away, 609 feet.
So next year with cylinders, that would be legal though.
It would,
You just
yes.
don't get the full
Yes.
mileage.
No,
Right.
you would.
Yeah, you'll get whatever mileage you get. It's not gonna be to the turn point. It's to where you're the closest to the turn point. That's the way WinScore does it.
Well, yeah, and I can show the scoring. I probably want to do it this afternoon when there's less time, but actually I've got Sunday scored on WinScore, and the 3 teams that finished, that we have scores for, all had 3 different distances due to things like that.
Yeah, due to where they cross.
And yet WinScore calculates it based on their time and whatnot, so.
But to answer your question, you would not be penalized for that if you were within 2/10 of a mile.
Right.
Yeah.
You just have a little less distance.
Right. But WinScore scores that fine, so it's not a problem. So here, a little short on the church. Another one of the school.
Yeah, I mean, one of the typical things you end up flying well past the turn point, but in this case they didn't actually round it.
Yeah.
So that's something you just have to be careful of.
Yeah. Here's Grenada. Cut the turn short.